When I speak to people who are running their own LinkedIn ads, these are the most common things that they mess up, which are completely destroying the results of their campaigns. So I'm going to give you 8 very, very quick tactics you can use to immediately improve the efficiency and results you get from your LinkedIn ads. So firstly, when setting up audiences, ensure that you are using the and functionality instead of the or functionality when setting up audiences. This is the most common error I see and can resolve a huge portion of the issues that most people face in regards to LinkedIn ads. The way this works is, if you say, I want to target people of job seniority of CXO, and they must be in the function of marketing. If you have and, you will target CXO level marketing executives. Fantastic, that's probably who you want to go after. If you use the or functionality, then what will actually be happening is you'll be targeting anyone at CXO seniority regardless of their function, and then you'll also be targeting everyone in the marketing function of marketing regardless of their level of seniority. So it completely blows out your audience, and it's not what you think you should be going after. So make sure you use and, not or functionality. Next up, ensure the audience expansion and the LinkedIn audience network are turned off. There is no reason you would ever have these turned on that I can think of, and they will massively just throw out the results of your campaign. You can get some really skewed things, so insanely low cost per clicks, but no one converts. Usually if that's happening, it's because one of those is turned on. They should always be turned off. Next up, when you have been running a campaign for a little while and you've got a little bit of data, make sure you go into the demographics of that campaign. If you look at the demographics, you can see exactly who your ads are going to, what job function, what company size, what job titles, and you can ascertain, well, is that who I want these ads to be delivered to? And then you can feed that back into iterating and changing your campaign to be more accurate.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so this little guy's got a message for you. Firstly, hope you're enjoying the video. He says, if you are enjoying the video and you can consider leaving a like, comment or subscribing, it would be greatly appreciated because you'll see more content that's going to benefit you. Also, for every like, comment or subscribe, he gets a dreamy, so there is something in it for him. He's not completely unbiased. But yeah, hope you enjoy the video and I'll see you again soon. Let's go, continue.
Next up, when using a lead generation form, I constantly see people just asking for the minimum amount of information. So email, first name, last name, boom, that's it. That is really bad practice. In general, there's this advice out there that you should ask for as little information as possible because it creates less friction and therefore your lead form completion rates increase. However, on LinkedIn, all that information is pre-filled, so it doesn't really have an impact. And the more data you can collect, firstly, the more information you have for your CRM, but also the more methods of communication you open to get in contact with that lead. And as a result, if you have a lead with multiple methods of communication, the value of that lead is far greater. So you want to be asking for, at a very, very minimum level, their name, their telephone number, their email address, their LinkedIn profile URL, so you can also reach out to them via LinkedIn, and also their company name or something like that. Next up, I see people who aren't very experienced doing this all the time, and I have no idea why, but you should always be using square 1:1 ratio ad creative. The reason is this creative takes up more real estate, i.e. takes up more space on the screen of the person who's viewing the advert, and as a result, just gets a little bit more viewing time. Most people seem to do this thing where they do 16:9 images, which is like a letterbox, and there's absolutely no reason you would ever do that. So always use 1:1 as a ratio for all your images in image campaigns. Next up, always test at least 3 audience variations when running any campaign towards a target audience. So a lot of people I see, they just create one campaign, they test one audience, they test one ad creative, and it's never going to go anywhere. You're rolling the dice. The 3 audiences you want to test are an audience targeting people by their job titles, an audience targeting people by their job seniority and function, remember and then you have a wild card in there, which would be something like job seniority function and a skill, or job seniority and function and a company growth rate, or something like that. Then ensure that you are testing a minimum of 5 ad variations. This can be different headlines, different body copy, and different image creatives. By all means, use those exact same ads in each campaign, but you want to make sure you're giving your campaigns enough data so that you can find winners and losers, because that's all marketing is: putting a load of stuff out there, finding out what works and doing more of it, and the stuff that doesn't work, stopping that as soon as you realize it doesn't work. And finally, always ensure you have an element of remarketing running in your campaigns. This is not only great for bringing you lower cost per lead or cost per acquisition, but it can also nurture leads through the sales process. So in your remarketing campaigns, make sure you answer questions in relation to objections, you show case studies, testimonials, features, benefits, go into more depth and detail than you do at the cold level. Generally, remarketing is a little bit cheaper. You can be more specific in the way you bid, so you can bid based on impression, and also you're nurturing people who have already submitted lead forms as well through the sales process to ensure you stay top of mind. And those are some of the most effective, quick tactics you can use to massively improve the performance of your LinkedIn ad campaign. I really hope you have enjoyed this video. We have an ultimate guide to LinkedIn ads. If you haven't seen that already, I'd strongly suggest checking it out. It's everything you need to know. And also my company, Tech Growth Marketing, we're currently giving away free growth strategy sessions where we'll go through your exact situation and figure out if you can make it more efficient, figure out if you can grow more. We have consultation services we provide for clients. So if you want to run it yourself, you just need a bit of guidance, we can do that. And we also have done for you services whereby we'll run your campaigns for you. And trust me, we will run them better than you will, trust me. So that's an offer. If you want that, you can get in contact via a link in the description below. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll speak to you very, very soon.